Hello and welcome to another episode of the Jax and Geo Show.
Yeah.
I am your host, Geo, and with me is your second host.
Yeah.
It's Jax.
I'm all right with second host. It's not a
I
competition.
think we're equal. Okay,
Yes.
I mean, like, we're both hosts. Like, you know, he can be number one, I'm number two, I'm number one, he's number. We're the same. We're all about equality
That's
here
right.
and not oppressing our fellow co-hosts.
That's right.
We're all
PSA.
we're all friends here,
Hell yeah.
except if you're American.
That's correct. No comment.
No, yeah, just joking. We like Americans. Some of you.
I don't have a problem with. You know what? I don't have a problem with anybody.
Yeah, so we're only joking. We're only joking, except for Jackson. He has a problem with everybody.
I have a problem with everybody.
Literally everybody.
I feel like what's his name? What's his name from Seinfeld at Festivus? I got a problem with you people.
Oh, Frank Costanza.
That's right.
A classic.
I've only seen cut like clips of Seinfeld. So
well, we're gonna have to get you on the Seinfeld.
Yes.
On the Seinfeld binge. Great series, by the way. Anyway, let's talk money.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk money. And let's talk about what's on your money, okay?
He's reaching into his pocket.
I'm reaching into my pocket. I've got, speaking
Don't
of
be alarmed.
Seinfeld.
He's reaching into his pocket. He's pulled out his wallet.
Speaking of Seinfeld, we're going to get a visual image of what my wallet looks
Yes.
like. It's George's thick wallet, which he can't close. Now we're going to take a look at a few bills. This one I haven't been meaning to put into the bank, but we've got a 50 and it has okay, we're not going to look at the names and try to describe them for you before we give it away. Kind of bit chubby, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit of a round head, kind of balding. And this is, it doesn't say.
What? Come on.
Okay.
I should know who this person is, but
Mackenzie King.
it's Mackenzie King.
It's Mackenzie
Good
King.
Lord, I should have known that.
So we're going to go through. He is on the 50 and I should be putting that in the bank. I should not be carrying that with me. Don't hold me up after this broadcast. Hopefully by the time this goes out, now we're at the 10. We're kind of skipping numbers here.
Yeah.
But we got the purple guy. This is an old bill, but this is McDonald's.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's Johnny McDonald. You know what I always used to think? I always used to think he looked like Robin Williams.
You know, he kind of does.
I don't know what it is.
A balding Robin Williams who looks really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less.
And there's an... If you're... Oh, jeez, this is going off the rails. My bit failed. But anyway, we're talking about money and who's on the money. And John A., they kicked him off the bill a while ago.
Yeah, that's right.
And now, I believe...
It was an activist.
An activist. Viola Desmond.
Yes, that's right.
Viola Desmond
I'm pretty sure they share the bill now. Isn't that right?
Yes. No, there was one where it was shared.
Yeah.
There was one where it was shared that got distributed for a while, and now she took over. And instead instead of the portrait, you know how that's kind of...
Yeah, it's... there it is.
Yeah, we got some...
ASMR, money ASMR.
And instead of the portrait, it's now in landscape
Yes, it's
mode.
vertical now.
Yes. And what I'm holding in my hand now, which I got fluttering around for you, it is the $5 bill. And on it is Sir Wilfrid Laurier.
Ah, yes.
And what's happening now is that he is officially... According to the Royal Canadian, I believe the Mint said it. Yeah, it was the Mint.
Probably.
He is losing his spot on the bill.
Dang.
And they're planning to replace him. Now, there's supposed to be a vote soon announcing where Canadians can put in who they want to see on the bill. I think... As much as I do think this, you know, obviously these people have done some really stupid stuff, but they've also done some great stuff for the country. Mm-hmm. Although I do think that we should honor them. I think he's been around in circulation probably 3 generations. Like there was the old paper, there was the newer paper bill, and there was the plastic. So he's been around 3 generations and types of bills, and maybe even 4 if there was one before that I'm not aware of. So I think it's time they pass the torch to someone else. Who do you think we should have on the money? Who do you think we should replace him with? Because we're obviously getting someone new. What do you think?
Honest to God, I want either... You know what? No, not either. I know who I want. I want Neil Peart on the $5 bill.
Neil Peart.
That's right.
okay, I'm gonna sound like an idiot here, but if I'm sorry if maybe his name is, who is Neil Peart?
Neil, he was the drummer from Rush.
Oh yes, damn, I forgot.
It's all right, man. I'm not gonna hold
But
it
yes,
against you.
I know now. I know. Okay, so Jesus.
I also had Gord Downey go through my head, and no disrespect to Gord Downey or the Tragically Hip. I love both of those beings, but I'm a Rush guy myself. And so I got to give it to Neil Peart.
Okay. What if they did, okay, I'm just saying, if this were to happen, hopefully it does happen, what if they almost did a shared bill? Like the two of them together?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I think that would be, I think that'd be amazing. I think we should be honoring, because I think as important as politicians are, I think almost performers and artists, and obviously Neil Peart, now that I have his name in my memory, and Gord Downey, and I remember I watched the last concert when that was on TV. They screened that a few times on CBC, and I remember that was iconic. And I think that's I think if they shared a bill, that would be a great way to honor them.
What should be
both.
on the other side? Or I guess they're not changing the other side.
Yes, the other side at the moment.
Are they changing the back of it?
I do not think so, but I think that would be perfect because on the other side is the Canadarm.
Yeah.
And
I was a little salty when they changed the kids playing ice hockey on the ODR there.
What if they did? Because I think that this obviously. What if they did almost a split, like they did kids playing hockey and then they did the Canadarm?
I think that would look cool.
And then on the other side, that would be
Gord
so
Downey
Canadian.
and Neil Peart.
Exactly. Oh, that
was Terry Fox not on a bill?
He was. They are saying that they're wanting to put him on. That's the main consensus.
I would be very happy if he was.
Oh, definitely.
He certainly deserves.
I agree with that
kind of recognition.
I think what's great about all these. I think they're all the choices that I've seen are very Canadian. They're very iconic. They're people who are iconic to our history. I really think, though, we should be doing that. And I think after we do the 5, we need a revamp of this bill. Now, for those of you who can't see it,
it's $20.
The $20 bill. And I am not trying to disrespect Her Majesty the Queen. If you don't know Queen Elizabeth?
Yeah, it's Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth is on this bill. She needs to go. You know, I respect the British. Why are we have a British person on our money?
Well, she obviously had a big part in Canada's independence. And I see the importance, but I also see where you're coming from, Gio. Yes. She is not Canadian.
I think that as though I respect the Queen, I respect her jubilees that she has every once in a while, but I think that she belongs on the 100 bill. You know, she's kind of, and I feel like we could get. I don't want to say more important because there's putting important people saying this guy's more important than this girl.
Oh,
or this girl's more important than this
argument.
guy. That shouldn't be. But I feel like we should put someone who's contributed to Canadian culture and society more, and not saying the Queen is
Canadian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the Queen, as much as I do think she's an important person. She's British.
Yeah.
She's from the land of the UK.
Honorary Canadian, you could call her. But
yeah, she's from the land of the Beatles and Thunderbirds. She doesn't belong on, she should be on, I think she's on British money. She should be.
She more than likely is. I would assume.
Yeah, we're assuming here. We'll have, hopefully, if we have some British... If some British listeners want to send us some UK money to analyze on the show... You can feel free to.
Yes, please.
We'd be happy to not return it and caress it because we possess it. But I think that I was joking, and I remember I was joking around to a few people saying, "Oh, let's put Alanis Morissette and let's put." You know what? If we're
cool.
Pardon?
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
maybe Celine.
Yeah, maybe Celine. Celine. I think if we're gonna replace, because I think that maybe on the 20.
Yeah.
Let's
throw out a few more contenders. Who else can we throw in here? I'm going to throw in both my other boys from Rush, Getty and Alex. Who else could we throw in there? Maybe maybe Wayne Gretzky.
I think that'd be a cool one.
Yeah.
God forbid we put Tim Horton on. I think that would be kind of funny, but then also I feel that would somewhat be. I don't know if this would count, but I guess with the whole coffee chain, somewhat capitalistic. Maybe. I mean,
That's
if
an
you're looking,
important piece in Canadian history. Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
A lot of people know Canada because of Tim Hortons.
I would say another one. Geez, I had this in my. Oh God, and it's
Take
just
your
in
time.
my mind.
Oh, now I'm trying to fill the space, and now I just forgot the one I was thinking of.
Let's just.
Larry Walker, greatest Canadian baseball player of all time.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
ooh, that's an excellent choice. I was
Just inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Ooh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Excellent choice.
He's been in the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame for a while now, I'm pretty sure.
But this is one that I was thinking, and this might
here we
be almost a bill to honor, I guess, I wouldn't say the stars, but I guess people who have contributed to like Canadian television. Like, I don't know, a bill like maybe with like the Air Farce and 22 Minutes and kind of those kind of like Trailer Park Boys and stuff. Because I think.
I feel like I know who you're going to say.
Who am I going to say?
Yeah. Well, tell me.
Because I'm thinking, Jesus, what's his name?
Okay.
Peter
never mind.
Mansbridge.
Ah.
He would be a funny one as
interesting.
like a limited. I think what they should do with the 20
Interesting.
is do limited run bills. And every once in a
that's
while,
kinda neat.
they induct a new Canadian to go into the money. And like, so a couple of months have Peter Mansbridge, a couple of months have.
I thought you were going to
Wayne
say
Gretzky.
Rick Mercer.
Rick Mercer would be an. Oh, I can't believe I didn't think of
Because
this.
I know how much you like Rick
I
Mercer.
love Rick Mercer. Thank you for reminding me. That would be a fantastic one. Rick, I think they should do like, or if they can't even do the bills, do at least coins, a set of coins
Yeah.
for each. Because I know
They do those kind of specialty coins
Oh,
at the mint there, you know?
one thing I'd like to give, and I'm going to do a side rant now because this kind of ticks me off a little
Go
about the
to
Royal
town.
Canadian Mint.
Go off.
I don't like with their special coins that they do. They do too many American properties. They did a line of, okay, so this one I kind of understand, Looney Tunes. They did a line of, and I guess that's kind of an international thing. That's understandable. That's like a easy to recognize thing. Okay, I understand that. But then they did a line of Transformers coins.
They did?
They did, and I'm not joking. They did Transformers coins.
When on earth did they do those?
It was like, I think they announced it in either 2018 or 2019, but I remember seeing it because I was in, I saw it posted. There's this Facebook group for people in this area who like kind of do collect like that kind of stuff. Not like Transformers, but like action figures and stuff. And I occasionally do that because they do announcements of conventions and stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'm going too deep into it. But this one guy's like sharing this post and going insane. They're doing Transformers coins. And it's like, why though?
Man, I've been like the exact opposite. I've had the exact opposite experience. I've like only ever seen like Canadian properties on those special coins. Like I've seen Olympics coins before, but with like Canadian athletes.
Oh
on
yeah,
them.
those are a different thing. These are special like $25 coins, and you get like those ones that you order directly from the mint, and you can get them at Canada Post and stuff. Like those
I believe
special
so.
coins. They do those like they did. I'm not sure if you'd remember. Like you have to actually physically buy them. You can't find them in your change. But they're like they did like Looney Tunes. They did Transformers. They did Batman and Superman.
Oh, that I know. Okay, I didn't. I was aware of Batman.
Yeah.
I was aware of Batman.
Superman makes somewhat sense.
And Superman as well.
Because he was technically, if you've seen the History Minute, I binge History Minutes in like 10 minutes, get 10 of them done. But they made he's basically, Superman's a Canadian creation. But was bought by DC when this guy went to the States. Like he pitched it to him and then they bought it. And then, so it's technically Canadian created, but a bit of an American property. That one I can understand. But I mean, Batman is such a weird choice for the Canadian.
I can see where you raise an eyebrow at these.
Like, I feel that there are so many Canadian, like they've probably done it in the past. Maybe a Rush coin. Why not a Rush coin? Or there probably is a Tragically Hip coin. Or why not, God, even if we're doing TV properties,
I'm going to find out right now.
why don't we do a Trailer Park Boys coin set?
Let's see.
And it's like, I don't know why they would go to like Looney Tunes. Are they just trying to look for international sales? Like, because that's the only thing I can think about of some guy who collects this stuff ordering it. And then maybe they can say, yeah, we sold to the U.S., people in the U.S. But I don't understand. Like, those are such weird, although popular things, very weird things. And I mean, I feel like we have a lot of stuff that we can at least put on coins that I think some people would be interested in, at the least.
I'm trying my absolute darndest here to find where on earth they sell these special coins. Oh, wait, here we are.
They sell them.
They have Willie O'Ree for Black History Month this year.
Okay.
That's $100. Let's see. Maple Leaves in Motion. Pure silver coin with rhodium, 5 ounces.
Ooh.
Also, it is sold out, and it's almost $600.
Oh, my God.
Let's see. Coins. Let's see. This is a good one. Second World War, Battlefront Series, Liberation of the Netherlands. That's very cool.
Okay.
1 ounce. That's almost $95. Pure silver, gold-plated, paid for it. Oh, my God. I hope I'm saying that right. Timeless Icons. Polar Bear.
Just that's somewhat Canadian.
115. Let me try and find a real Canadian one here. Like they got one of, they got one in the shape of a heart that is Snow White.
Snow
Interesting.
White, like the Disney one.
Yeah,
that's very weird.
There, check it out. It's in the shape of a heart,
and it has Valentine's Day.
I assume so.
But I mean, that's like, I don't understand why that would be. Because that's very American. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to make it like that's kind of American in my opinion. That's very like an American property, like Disney.
Hang on here. Man, there's so much. There's so much. There's a lot of seasonal ones. There's a lot there just for occasions. I
think they're preparing for when Disney or Warner Brothers buys the entirety of Canada. So they're looking at what country can we buy. I really like the way they treated our properties in their money. But
they have an old school one with it's a basketball. It has the old Raptors logo on it.
Okay, see, we're getting somewhere. We're getting closer.
There's just one with just a maple leaf. Okay. Lots of maple leaves. Got one with a poppy in the shape of a poppy.
Okay, I
Very
like that.
cool. Lots of Remembrance Day stuff. Lots and lots of Remembrance Day stuff. There's the Transformers one. Oh, that's cool. But like why?
How much is that? Let's do a price thing. How much is that?
Do you want to guess?
I'm going to guess.
Go ahead and guess.
We're dealing with I'm gonna stereotype Transformers fans from what I've seen online.
So it's here. Let me give you some details. So it's got solid blue coloring on it.
Okay.
And the lights seem to glow in some way.
Glow in the dark?
Maybe. I assume so.
Now, but we're going to go on the price. I'm going to go on a little detour here. I'm going to assume the Transformers fans that these are aimed at are not the children fans, but the older fans who are currently living with their families. And I shouldn't knock them over because I'm currently living with my family too, and I consume the same shit. Anyway, I'm going to assume that it's going to be a price point from 25 to 55 Canadian dollars.
It is, in Canadian dollars, 160 Canadian dollars.
What? Yeah. And that better be huge. Is that how big
it is? Oh my goodness, it doesn't say. It has 3,500 mintage, is what it says. They've given ounces for all of them except this one.
Mint.
Hang on, it's got to tell me,
bro.
It's got to tell me the ounces on this thing. The website is not telling me the ounces. It's available in store, but it's sold out online. Wow. Yeah. They got so here. Keep going here. We got Winston Churchill, which I can also get on, but again, not Canadian.
Yes.
But I'm a Churchill. I like Churchill.
He's a very inspirational man.
He certainly is. Let's see who else we got.
We're at least getting some, even though they're not Canadian properties. I will admit these are very influential and inspirational people.
Oh, I think mintage means like quantity. I assume. Here we have Louis Riel, father of Manitoba. Very cool. Okay. Very cool.
I like the sound of that. We're getting somewhere with the names.
A little more gold than I'm seeing here. I'm just scrolling through the Mint website here, folks.
Live Mint updates. Live Mint updates.
So we have a pure silver coin, 2 ounces, the Fabric of Canada. It's called.
Ooh.
And it's got the Canadian flag on it, and I assume it means it's got like a certain texture to it.
That's cool.
Do you want to guess the price of this one?
Fabric means expensive because you know how they have those hockey cards that have the bit of fabric?
Yes.
I think this is the coin collector equivalent.
I assume it's got, because it says like the Fabric of Canada. It could just be that there's the flag on it.
Judging from the last Transformer coin.
Here, I'll let you look at it.
I am going to guess. Oh, okay.
It's very nice.
That looks very nice.
It's got the Parliament buildings on it. It's got the, I believe, the Newfoundland Lighthouse.
Let's take a look. No, I think I'm assuming that's Peggy's Cove. I've visited it several times.
What do you say? Price?
I'm going to guess around 150 Canadian dollars.
You're closer, much closer than you'll ask us, but it's almost $200.
Oh, my goodness.
We have another Disney one here. Oh, my goodness. This one's just in the shape of a hammerhead shark.
A Disney one?
No, this other one is just in the shape of a hammerhead shark.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
It's pure silver. It's an ounce, and it's a shark.
And how much is that?
Just over $100, almost $110.
See, the thing is, some of these look nice, but some of these look like they've got cut off of women's, those necklaces that you get at
like a charm?
At, like Winners. Yeah, it looks like a charm, but with the charm part cut off.
This is another one, pure silver, real shape. It's in the shape of a caribou.
Ooh, that is
I'll let you look at that too. That's very nice.
It's the one from the quarter.
Yeah, actually,
it's the one from the quarter.
It is the one from the quarter.
That is cool. And now I'm gonna be scared. Okay. How much? No, tell me how much the hammerhead shark was, and then I'm gonna guess.
Okay, the hammerhead shark. It was just pure silver, and it was $110. Now this caribou moose, it has some coloring on it, and it's it doesn't tell me the ounce. I assume it's 1 ounce. It doesn't look too big. They made 1,200 of them.
I'm gonna guess 175.
It is $330.
Oh my god!
And we'll do one more here.
Oh.
Ooh. Let me find one.
I like the sound of that. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay. So here we have it's pure silver, ultra high relief, 1 kilogram coin.
1 kilogram.
D-Day. It's got a snapshot of D-Day on there.
Okay.
A lot of detail. They only made 400 of them.
That is absolutely.
It is very thick.
That is not just thick with 2 C's.
It's like 14 C's.
I would say that's with 14 C's and a K at the end.
Yes.
Thick.
K. All right. So bear in mind, it is big, 1 kilogram. The entire coin is essentially just a snapshot of D-Day. They only made 400 of them.
Is it still available?
There are payment plan options available for it.
So I'm assuming that's a yes. And if there's a payment plan, okay. Payment plan was there a payment plan available on that caribou?
No, there was not. That sold out.
Okay.
That had 1,200 of
I am going to assume that this is, I'm going to guess how many, it's going to be in the 3-digit range, but it's going to be less away. It's going to be I'm going to guess around $450 to $600.
Okay. I'm going to give you the exact number. I've just been kind of rounding for all these. I'll give you the exact number. So what was your guess again?
$450 to $600.
$450 to $600. All right. This coin is available for $2,499.95.
Okay. If this is available for that much, this better be a huge coin.
It's a kilogram, man. That's a thick boy.
Like, is it a kilogram? Like, how is this the size of like a loonie though?
I wish they gave me a. It's not. It doesn't really give me like.
They probably don't put that on the website because that'd probably turn away 90% of their sales.
It just kind of gives me a history of the design. Oh, here we go. Some specifications. It's 99.99% pure silver. It weighs 1,006 grams.
What's the 1%?
I don't know. That's a good question, isn't it?
Justin Trudeau's shaven mustache hair.
It's an antique finish.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
It weighs 1,006 grams.
Oh man.
It's 102.1 millimeters in diameter. Serrated edge. Serialized certificate. Face value $250. And the artist. Oh, they have the artist on here. The engravers. I'm going to try and say these names. Trajan Georgescu, who did the reverse side, and Susanna Blunt, who did the obverse side. I more than likely butchered those names. It's a gorgeous coin. Right. And you can have payment options. So you can pay it up front at $2,500. Mm-hmm. You can have 2 monthly payments of $1,250, three monthly payments, of $833.32, or 4 monthly payments of $625. That is one expensive boy.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's a good way to wrap that up. Holy cow!
I would like to call this segment "Coins We Will Never Afford."
Correct.
Coins imagine going through your change one day and just somebody accidentally gave you that.
Right.
Because you always I always have this time where it's like I've been like going through just change. It's like, oh, a peso from Cuba that I have still for some reason.
I have a Chinese $1 bill.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Bring it in and we'll caress it in front of the
Yes,
microphone.
we should. It is very cool.
All right. As much as we would like to continue to caress the millions of dollars we make from this
Oh
podcast,
yeah, of course.
we're loading in. There's a dump truck. You can't hear
Yeah.
it because it's invisible, but it's dumping hundreds of dollars.
Like you ever seen Breaking Bad? You ever seen that one bit in Breaking Bad where they just got a storage locker full of money?
Oh yeah.
We have like 14 of those.
Exactly.
We are packing.
Joe Rogan is scared of us. He's scared of us.
Honestly.
All right. We're going to take just like the name of that artist, we're going to take a Susan Blunt break. Ha ha.
Got him.
Got him. We'll be back.